Hello, brothers and sisters. Welcome back, and we're going to get started with the number 7 of the Leviathan spirit. And it says the Leviathan spirit is proud, haughty, and arrogant. So right here is talking about Job 41:34. It said it observes all the lofty, thinking they are better than others. He is a king over all the children of pride. So it's basically saying Satan is the king over all children of pride. So if you are dealing with a sense of pride, then that is who you're serving. You are not serving the Heavenly Father. You are serving Satan. So let's go over this right here. It says the spirit of Leviathan operates mainly through a prideful spirit. Often people become prideful because of a past rejection or trauma. The spirit of pride offers them the lie of power and a false sense of identity. It whispers, you are really somebody. You are special and not like anyone else. It causes the person to commit idolatry via self-worship. Okay, so we see this a lot with regular people, celebrities, just in this world, period. They want to outdo everybody. Everybody want to be better than everybody. They want to get a better car so they can show off over everybody, a better house, a better dress, better, whatever the case may be. Materialism to try to outdo somebody else. In the industry, you know, you have a lot of these people, they want to battle each other. They want to, who can sing better, who can rap better, who can get more fans, who can get this female, all these things. These are pride. And this all boils down to these people are dealing with trauma and rejection in life. And they don't want to go heal and deal with the things in life. So they will use the sense of pride to push them and live in a sense of false identity. Because, like I said before, you cannot be in your authentic self if you have not healed. If you have not done the work and you've forgiven and you repented and you have taken accountability, if you still have the thing of the people that wronged you and you have not forgiven them, they still hold power over you. When they no longer hold power over you is when you forgive them and you move forward and you let God have vengeance over your enemies. If you are not walking in Exodus 14:14, that God will fight for you and you be at peace, then you are not walking with him. You are walking with the enemy. So there's a difference. You cannot be your authentic self if you are not living by the way he wants you to live. And that means that you're at peace. You have forgiven, you have forgotten, you have moved forward. You're not worried about what's going on with the people who have wronged you, no matter what they've done. You turn your pain into purpose. You are not playing a victim to your pain anymore, you know. So people are just living behind pride. They're living behind haughty. They're living behind arrogance. They're not living in the sense of doing the work of healing with our brother Emmanuel. So right here they're talking about James. We're going to go ahead and read that. So let's read James 4:6, and it says, but he gives more grace. Therefore, he says, God resists the proud, but gives grace to the humble. So he's saying he resists the proud, but give grace to the humble. So he gives grace to somebody that can humble themselves. And he does not give grace. He resists the proud. So he does not deal with anybody that has a prideful mindset. But he gives grace to a person that can humble themselves. When in any instance, like you have a person that's always throwing up, oh, I got money, I got this, I got that. That's a proud person. Floyd Mayweather is a great example. Very prideful, you can't be touched. But he had to humble him. So now that he is taking everything from him and he has looked at this world as his heaven, then what are you going to do now? Because now you're being humbled. So he's trying to get him to humble himself, to be thankful that he has these things and not prideful and bragging about it, but thanking God for being blessed. And also, you know, a person that is humble will be a loving, giving person that will help people, not brag about it, be open to helping. So that's one of the examples I want to use. It says, Leviathan is a mocking spirit. Mockery is another way it attacks others. It will mock. It says, people walking in the obedience of God, those who disagree with them, their own opinions are so important. Mockery is defined as ridicule, competent, making someone or something seem absurd or offensively or unfitting. Part of mockery is dismaying something said as unimportant or stupid. Invalidation. So it says it's also a mocking spirit. Well, we'll mock you, and then they feel like what they say is more important than what you have to say. That your opinion doesn't matter. It's only theirs. So, a person that feels like, okay, I have finances, so I'm doing great. What you're doing is unimportant because you don't have anything to show for it. So a lot of people will do that. The celebrity world shows this a lot with some people. You have some celebrities that are humble. They're not bragging, but you have some that do. And he has to humble them in order to show them that that is not the way that we should go. Because when we turn this world into our heaven, then when things fall, like now, you see the world collapsing, people are losing their jobs. But before you got a degree, people brag, they look down on you, like, oh, because you don't have a degree, you're no better, you're not on my level. He had to show them it's just a piece of paper. It can do nothing for you. You cannot take that piece of paper and feed your family when you can't get a job in this system. So a lot of people had to be humbled from them believing that this was their word in spirit. That has to be your heaven. That way, when stuff collapse, you know that God provides and protects you, so you know where to turn. But when you make this world, which is set up by man, your heaven, and you praise it and you become prideful, then you fall along with this world. When it falls, you fall and you go with it. And that's the whole point. He's trying to make people understand. Leviathan spirit is a spirit that makes you look at the world as your, where everything materialistic is what makes you happy, when that's far from the truth. It can't make you happy because it eventually loses value. Like what it's doing right now. The world is losing its value. The dollar is losing its value. It's worth nothing. You go to the store, you have $100. It's nothing that you can really buy with that to feed your family. So, but if you're in the spirit, the Most High will always provide for you, no matter how high things are getting. It does not bother you because you are sitting in the spirit with Him. So when you see stuff getting high, you're like, okay, I know the Most High will provide for me. So no matter if this world is collapsing in the spirit, you are high in frequency, so it does not bother you. And that's what He's trying to get people to do. These spirits are on you because you're in sin in the world. Leviathan is on you because you're in the world, so you look at the world as your heaven. So when it collapses, you go with it. So you have to fight these spirits off and walk in the spirit. That way, this world doesn't become your heaven and you don't collapse with this world and the lies that have been told to people, that the American dream, all the crap people been told, and now they're seeing that they've been lied to. And that's what this spirit does. It lies to you. It tells you everything that this world has told you, because these things were all men. And this is why He said, don't trust in man, you trust in Him, because He will never let you down. So I just wanted to say that for this number 7. All praises to the Most High and much love.